Disappointed we didn't win the game, obviously. It's a really good team in the other dugout. Both teams really played hard to win. And I just told my team that when a top 5 team comes into your park and is happy to win one game, must mean we're getting pretty good.
Mark, you guys didn't get it today, but you did get the series. Just how much of a momentum boost is that going into these final 2 weeks of the regular season?
Well, we'll worry about that, once we get back to work on at the beginning of this week. Just right now, disappointed we didn't win today, because it's always about today. Friday, Saturday were great, but we came out here to win today. So we'll worry about momentum once we get back to work. But today's just very disappointed. We're all disappointed we didn't get that win today.
I know you had 3 cracks of it after you had Olson get the third, and you had to hold the third. Basically, you held the runner. Was that something again? You had basically nobody out.
Held the runner on what?
On the seeing eye single by Taylor with Olson going to third. Had a chance maybe to score him there, but end up 3 guys at the top of the order don't get a hit. Is that something you look back on? Maybe be more aggressive in the future.
I'm sorry. What's the question?
I'm saying, is that something? Would you be more aggressive in the future given that, or no?
Well, the runner was at second base, had to make sure the ball got through, so you have to pause there. Once the ball got through, he was able to get to third, and to send him home at that point would have been a very foolish decision by Coach Lake.
Yeah, what did you see out of those at-bats after that? You had to think you were in a pretty good spot right there?
Yeah, I mean, we thought for sure we'd get the run in at that point. First and third, nobody out, top of your lineup. Just wasn't meant to be. Guys gave it everything they had. Just wasn't meant to be. Sometimes you got to credit the other pitcher. He got out of it.
What did you see from Eddie today? And I guess, was there any kind of indecision about sending him out there for the 8th?
No, he's our go-to guy out of the bullpen right now. He did a good job. I mean, the 1 home run that tied the game was just a 2-strike pitch he left way up in the zone that we all wish he could have back, and I'm sure he wishes he could have it back. But he goes out there and he competes his butt off for you. So if we go down with Eddie out there, I think we can live with it, because most of the time it'll go our way.
Is TJ okay, or what was the thought process of
no, TJ tweaked his back. That's why we had the pinch hit for him there at the end. He tweaked his back, couldn't take that last at bat, so that's why we had to go with Noah there. We hope not.
Mark, looking ahead on Wednesday, obviously going to be a big game at the minor league park. Coach Holbrook's coming in. What's your history with him? Did you guys overlap at UNC and play?
Yeah, we were teammates for a couple of years. Haven't given that game a second thought, truthfully, in a long time. So focused on the SEC and this weekend right now. So we'll worry about that game in a day or two.
What was Ole Miss's pitchers doing today? It seemed like you guys couldn't find that big hit late.
They got power arms. They threw a bunch of 95-mile-an-hour arms out there today with decent breaking balls. So just did enough to keep us off balance. I think, once again, get 13 hits against arms like that. I think that shows the progress we've made. We just didn't get one more big hit. We left 13 guys on base today. That was clearly the difference.
I was going to ask about the 13 left on base. Was that more a credit of what they're doing, or you guys just not having the right at-bats?
No, I mean, shoot, it's a hard game. I mean, it's a hard game. We've been hitting the ball as well as anybody in the country, and we got 13 more hits today. Took 2 walks, so we were on base 15 or more times, and sometimes guys make great pitches. In this league, top 5 teams, sometimes they have power arms that make good pitches against you. So our guys battled, got no issues with that whatsoever.
Madison's obviously been great for you guys and had a 2 RBI hit today, but had the 2 strikeouts late. Do you have to say anything to him to encourage him, or is he just a senior and pick himself up?
No, I mean, he'll pick himself up, but as coaches, we'll also make sure he knows we have his back and his teammates have his back. That's a big part of our team right now, is we all have each other's back through the thick and through the thin. So nobody's more disappointed than him right now, so we'll make sure we're there to pick him up.
What did you see out of Cody today, and I guess what's been wrong for him over his last maybe 3 or so starts?
Cody needs to get ahead hitters. There's no secret. He needs to get ahead hitters. 6 hits, 2 walks. I mean, in 3 innings, that's just, for a guy with his stuff, it needs to be much better. So going to keep throwing him out there, and he needs to keep getting better and giving us, more than 3 innings like he did today. But once again, we'll have his back. We'll keep working with him, and at some point, we need the light to go on for him and him to be a dominant guy, because we need better starting pitching than what we've got in the last few weeks.
What have you learned about your team this weekend and these last few weekends and winning these big SEC series?
Just we're getting a lot better, and that's what you ask out of your team. Get better as the season goes on. Keep working hard. Deal with the ups and downs of an SEC season, because there will be ups and downs in this league. Any league where if you play 500 ball means you're pretty good, that means you're going to have to deal with some adversity. Tough loss today, but what I've learned about my team is that they will fight till the very last out, no matter what. And that's one of the best things you can say about a team and about a program.